What is up, hooligans? And happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you're over on Rumble, please hit that like button. More likes equals more hooligans. I'm going to read through the schedule really quick, and then we will be checking on all the chats. So let me know how you hooligans are doing today. Then, of course, we'll be getting things started. We're going to be starting out with this first video titled LEGO Launches Smart Brick and High-Tech Star Wars Toys at CES 2026. Even the Legos have AI now. I don't think it's necessary, but maybe kids aren't playing with Legos anymore, so they had to add AI to it. Then we got a video that's titled Venezuela Swears in Acting President. Apparently they have a VP, and their VP is acting president right now, but they say that they're a Maduro loyalist. So I wonder how that's going to affect working with Rubio and Hegseth. Then we got a video that's titled Trump predicts he will be impeached for a third time if GOP loses the midterms. I don't know how the midterms is going to go. I haven't heard anything about it yet. Then we got a video. Tim Walz is losing his marbles. This video is titled Walz rejects calls for resignation as Minnesota governor, saying over my dead body. Then we'll be getting into the midlife break, our funny video halfway through. Today it was provided by Getsum, and it's titled When You Can Feel the Music. Then getting back into the news, we got a video. It's titled Hilton removing Minnesota hotel that denied ICE booking from its system. Apparently you can't go get a room there if you running with ICE, the frozen meanies. Then we got a video that is titled Child Care Funding Paused in Democrat-Led States Over Fraud Fears. This is a follow-up video. Then we got another follow-up video. It's titled New Video Released of Person of Interest in Murders of Ohio Dentist and Their Wife. They still don't know who did that stuff. And all they got is this blurry video screenshot, just like, I don't know, everything we cover, I suppose. Then for the last little bit of the news, it is lawmaker pushes for felony charges in unauthorized organ removal cases. I didn't realize this was a thing, but apparently it is. Then we'll be getting into the fun stuff. We're going to be opening today's door of the Advent Calendar sent by Tori Wayne. And we got our two funny videos of the day. First one is provided by Colty, and it's titled Tweak Your Geographic Part 3. And our official funny video of the day was provided by Sibo. It's titled Tampon Tim Daycare. All of that's coming up next. But first, we're going to hop in the chat, see how you hooligans are doing today. What is up, everyone over on jeffmaclive.com. What's up, Matt Rogers? What's up, Russell? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Where'd everybody else go? Hair Juicer? Everybody else, they dipped out. Anyways, appreciate all of you guys being on the website. And what is up, everyone over on Rumble? Kevin, you were first today. Happy freedom to you, Kevin. I appreciate you racing to the chat. What's up, Too Old to Care? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Mr. Satan? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Matt Rogers? You're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Boosted Flames? Happy freedom. What's up, Tree Herder? What's up, Sin? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, MU? What's up, Kung Fu? Happy freedom to you, hooligans. What's up, Shroomish? Happy freedom. Let me see. And what's up, Stoner? Happy freedom to you if I can get you already. You guys are welcome to hit that like button over on Rumble. And what is up, everyone over on Kick? What's up, Meta? And what's up, Luna? Happy freedom, you hooligans. And what is up, everyone over on Twitch? What's up, Starn? Happy freedom to you. Matt Rogers, you are truly omnipresent. And what is up, everyone over on the GoofTube? Snooks, you were first today. Let me see. Happy freedom to you, Anna Kims. Happy freedom. What's up, Catherine? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Miss Satan? You're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Joe? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Proud Patriot Girly? Happy freedom. What's up, Show What? Happy freedom to you. Make sure we get everybody. What's up, Love Tina? Happy freedom. What's up, Christine? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Damon Walker? Happy freedom. And God bless you, Damon Walker. And what is up, everyone over on X? Happy freedom to you, hooligans. Let's go ahead and get into things. Like I said, we're going to be starting off with Lego Tech. Apparently regular Legos weren't cool enough. They had to add the AI. This is just real quick video here. Either way, hit that like button over on Rumble as well as the CommiTube, and let's get into this.
You can see the only difference that you'll be able to see is that I've put a smart tag on each of these. So let's see what happens when they come to life. So you hear the door unlock, the engine start. As I move the car around, you'll see it respond. Even swerving around corners. Maybe I'm gonna crash it. Kids do that. But whatever you do, please don't run over any minifigures. They really do not like it. So that's a very simple scenario, just a few bricks in it. bricks in a car. I'm taking exactly the same brick, notice, and I'm going to put it in a plane. And again, the plane comes alive, and again, I can fly the plane. Maybe go upside down. Yeah, it's not a very good plane for flying upside down. And here, maybe we'll add a pilot. He sounds like he's having fun. Let's see what happens. I don't think he enjoys that quite so much. But it's not just vehicles. We do tons of other types of models, and I'm sure kids will want to as well. I'm sure you all know the Lego duck. Let's see what happens when I put exactly the same brick into the Lego duck. Put it sploshing around, and after a long day sploshing, maybe he needs a little sleep. I actually don't know whether Lego ducks enjoy flying. Should we see if we can find out? I think we'll move quickly on past that one. So you can see how just one brick and one tag can bring a huge range of models to life, bringing physical reality to the imagination. You can see the only difference that you'll be able to see is that I've put...
Okay, so Legos just got smarter and probably more expensive. They're super expensive. The last time I went to Walmart and was looking at Legos and stuff like that, thinking I was going to be able to buy something for somebody, I could not afford Legos. It's like buying RAM for a computer. It's outrageously priced. And I don't know. At first I thought it was because of the figures they do, right? They do Star Wars, they do Harry Potter, they do all that kind of stuff. So I thought it was about that. But even if you get like the big random boxes, you know, it's got like 500 random pieces in there, you can just do whatever your brain comes up with. Even those boxes are super expensive, and now they're putting tech in it, and I wonder, is the tech got spyware and stuff like that? Is China listening to you while you're playing with your Legos? I don't know. Either way, next up, Venezuela swears in acting president. We're just gonna go ahead and hop right into this one. Let me get this pulled up real quick, because first I want to give a huge shout out to None Report. Thank you so much for the raid over on Rumble. Thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. None Report, you guys all go follow them. Bam, there it is in the chat. Go give them a follow. Welcome, Raiders. Hit that like button on your way in. As you've probably seen, we are in between videos right now. But we are going to get right into this next one before hopping in the chat. Like I said, this next one is Venezuela swears in acting president. Hit that like button if you haven't already, and let's get into this.
Deposed Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro was escorted by U.S. law enforcement back to a New York detention center after appearing in court along with his wife Cecilia Flores. The two were arraigned Monday on federal drug and weapons charges following their capture during a U.S. military operation over the weekend. Maduro and Flores both pleading not guilty to all charges. Maduro stating in court he was kidnapped on Saturday and that he is still the president of Venezuela. President Donald Trump over the weekend saying otherwise and threatening to expand military operations beyond Venezuela into Colombia.
We're in charge.
Maduro's capture now raising questions as to what may happen next.
It's a great country that's been decimated by the Maduro regime. Nobody is disputing that. No one's also disputing the fact that the overwhelming majority of Americans do not support another failed foreign war.
Former Vice President and Maduro loyalist Delcy Rodriguez sworn in Monday as Venezuela's acting president. Monday evening, top U.S. officials briefed a select group of bipartisan lawmakers on Venezuela in a classified setting. This amidst growing concern from some members of Congress who say the military operation was illegal because it lacked congressional authorization. The House Speaker pushed back.
My appreciation of this entire thing is it was completely authorized by law. It's well within Article 2. And now we're getting our Article 1 briefing exactly on the timetable.
I'm Maribel Gonzalez reporting.
Okay. So apparently Venezuela has a vice president, and now they're the acting president, but then they're also loyal to Maduro, and Pete Hegseth and Rubio is supposed to be running Venezuela with certain individuals from Venezuela. But if the VP is loyal to Maduro, how's that going to work working with Rubio and Hegseth? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Maybe they just got to deal with the cards they're dealt. Either way, next up we have Trump predicts he will be impeached for a third time if GOP loses the midterms. It's coming up next, but first, we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about the first two videos. First one talking about the Lego Smart Bricks. Smart Bricks and tags adding tech to Legos that detect movement and make sounds and synchronized lights. And then the second video, the VP, who's a Maduro loyalist, is now the acting president of Venezuela. And then, like I said, they got to work with Rubio and Hegseth in order to make Venezuela great again. So how's that loyalty to Maduro going to work with all of this? Either way, heading into the chat, and like I said, President Trump predicting a third impeachment coming up next. Russell, the acting president, is not good, but probably can be controlled until the election. Yeah, I'm thinking so. Otherwise, you know, they might get a visit in the middle of the night too. Matt Rogers, licensing does make the sets more expensive. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh yeah, and then a lot of the stuff there, licensing is Disney. You know it ain't cheap. What's up, Jay Spray? Happy freedom to you. Matt Rogers, I'm watching the Jack Ryan series. The season I'm on is right on track with what's going on in Venezuela. What is Jack Ryan? I've never heard of that before. I'll have to look that up. Interesting. Is it a little pre-programming going on? What's up, Dutton? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Thormac? What's up, Ramsey? What's up, Polish? What's up, Butterfly? What's up, Toast? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate all of you guys being here on Rumble. Ramsey, Venezuela won't be able to do much without U.S. approval. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Polish, do the old school Legos work with the motion ones? Yeah, the Lego's not changing. They took a regular, I don't know the names of Lego bricks. They took a regular brick, like the standardized, what looks like a cinder block, and they added tech into it. And then they have little flat ones. I don't have pieces here to show you. They have two different pieces. They have a regular block, and then they have a regular 4-prong flat block, and one is a tag and the other one is the tech itself. And so you put the tag on certain pieces, and then you put that smart brick either near it or attached to those pieces, and then they interact with each other. I don't know any more than that though. Butterfly, she will either cooperate or get rolled over. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is going to happen too. What's up, Tony Rez? Happy freedom. Stoner, Panda Express is so good. See, I want Panda Express. What's up, Abby Girl? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Pure Blood? Happy freedom to you. The Maduro Rave AI video. I have seen that. I don't have it on the list today, but that is a good one. What's up, Rappy? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Peg? Happy freedom to you. What's up, TV Green? Happy freedom. What's up, Night Wolf? Happy freedom to you. What's up, God Sign? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Roy? Happy freedom. You guys hit that like button. What's up, Appeal to Evan? No worries. I'm late every day. Appreciate you being with us. What's up, Wrench? Happy freedom to you. Wrench, did you try and join us on the website? Because I asked you this yesterday, but it was at the end of the live. We saw you come into the website, but then you were gone. And I think you were looking for the voice chat. But I'm not sure because I couldn't find you after that. What's up, Jimmy? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Colty? What's up, Space Baby? Happy freedom. What's up, Lisa? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Master Volter? I appreciate everybody sliding through all of a sudden. What's up, Carpet Dog? Happy freedom to you. Acting president. I'm not a president, but I play one on TV, basically. It's the VP taking over. I think that's what they call it, is just acting president. But really, the U.S. is in charge, so they really are just acting as president. What's up, Tony Rich? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Spirit Matter? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Salty Alien? Happy freedom. What's up, Timothy? Happy freedom to you. Where can we see your J6 videos? Go to, is it jeffmaclive.com/J6? Let me take a gander really quick. I think that is what it is, but I might be wrong. I'll get the link. I'll drop it right in the chat. Okay, well, I am wrong. It's not that, but I will find it. It's no big deal. There you go. That'll take you to the J6 videos, which is like 17 hours of footage. What's up, Weaver? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Watchman? Happy freedom to you. What happens when Trump initiates all these wars and then gets impeached and leaves us sitting ducks? Well, it's not going to really make a difference, is it? Because I don't think it will. What's up, Cookie Monster? Happy freedom to you. Miss the locks. I do sometimes. I don't miss being too hot all the time, though. What's up, Metamouth? Happy freedom to you. Stoner, got some fireworks. Might light them off tonight for J6. Do it safely. Colty, happy anniversary to the start of your fame in streaming. That's like not even close, Colty. That's not even close. We've been live streaming since like 2019 or something like that. It's not the start. It was just one of the many chapters we've covered. Because we covered all the George Floyd shit way before J6 even happened. I don't know. But that's funny. I appreciate you being with us, though. What's up, Nishada? Happy freedom to you. Tony Rez, we just started. I think we're only 20 minutes in. Matt Rogers, it even has a woman running against the dictator for president, and the people want the woman, just like what actually happened there. What is that woman's name? Is that the same woman that won the Nobel Peace Prize? Is she the opposition from Maduro? Because I seen a video about it, but I just didn't really know who they were. What's up, Squish? Happy freedom to you. Kevin, should I break a window to celebrate? You got to have an officer let you in. That's how you celebrate. You got to have an officer open the door for you. Either way, moving forward here, like I said, Trump predicts he will be impeached a third time if GOP loses the midterms. But before we get into this, I want to remind you, hooligans, if you'd like to participate in Free Speech Saturday, make sure you post all of your memes over on Discord or on jeffmaclive.com. Just hop in the group chats on either platform. You'll see the tabs labeled memes. Drop what you got and we'll shout you out as we're making Saturdays more fun. Let's get this pulled up. Come on, do the thing. All right, hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's get into this.
You got to win the midterms, because if we don't win the midterms, it's just going to be, they'll find a reason to impeach me. I'll get impeached. We don't impeach them. You know why? Because they're meaner than we are. We should have impeached Joe Biden for 100 different things. They are mean and smart. But fortunately for you, they have horrible policy. They can be smart as can be, but when they want open borders, when they want, as I said, men and women's sports, when they want transgender for everyone, bring your kids in, we're going to change the sex of your child. Just send them our way. In some cases, like in Minnesota, they don't even tell the parents. Is that right? And nobody believes it when I say it. I think we have 6 states. Nobody, am I correct? Okay, Tom Emmer said yes, so. But it's true. Where the kid comes back, they keep the kid. They operate on the kid. They don't tell the parents. It's not believable. We have great, solid common sense policy. They have horrendous policy. What they do is they stick together. They never have a no vote. If they impeached me, I never knew I was going to be impeached. I get a phone call, you just got impeached. I said, what does that mean? It took them 10 minutes. They impeached the president of the United States, who did a damn good job. I rebuilt our military, Space Force, I got everything. I did a lot. They impeached me for nothing, twice, for nothing. Fortunately, you were on our side, and we were unanimous. And the second time, the few people in this little group, like Rice and this, they're all gone. Every one of them is gone, except one that we're going to sort of let ride with. Some guy that has a state that you might as well just let him ride. But think of it, everyone's gone. Everyone's gone. It makes me feel so good. I don't want to feel vicious, but I'm so happy that everyone. And they're seriously gone, too. They lost in landslides. This guy named Rice, he lost by 48 points. Right? Remember him? Oh, no, there he is. What a job you did, Mr. Fry. Congressman Fry. I looked around for somebody. It's true, this was a good choice. We've made some bad choices, too, because you have to do it. I said, who the hell can run against this guy, Rice? It was a Trump plus 40 district. They had riots around his house that night. You know, he voted, I vote to impeach. And that night they had riots. So they said, who the hell? Just give me somebody. A warm body. And then, no, it has to be a living, breathing person. And then if I could get a genius, it would be good. And we got a guy who was so good. He's been, I think, are you happy with him? I think so. Stand up, Rob. He's great. I said, where does he come from? He's like a senator, state senator or something. I said, all right. I spoke to him one time. I said, you're accepted. But little did I realize how good he was. You did a great job. You've done a great job, and the people love him. So he has done a great job. I just want to say this. I haven't read one word on this thing. Who the hell else could do this? And I think I gave you something. It's just a roadmap, and it's a roadmap to victory. You have so many good nuggets. You have to use them. If you can sell them, we're going to win. Because we've won 2 races in like 50 years. It's, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but just don't fight it. It doesn't make sense. There've been 2, and they were unusual circumstances. So whether it's a Republican or Democrat, whoever wins the presidency, the other party wins the midterm. And it doesn't make sense because we've had the most successful year probably in the history. They say, and now you add what happened essentially yesterday, we've had the most successful first year of any president in history. And it should be a positive and make it a positive. So with that, I leave you. I do. And I started by saying I love you all, and I'll end by saying I love you. You're amazing people. What you do for this country is incredible. And thank you all very much. Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's President Trump floating the idea of impeachment, which isn't surprising because they have already mentioned it before. I think they have entered articles of impeachment, but I don't think it went anywhere. Either way, next up, Walz rejects calls for resignation as Minnesota governor, saying, over my dead body. Tim Walz is like freaking out. I don't know. He's not looking well. He's not looking very confident in the situation there. Either way, it's coming up next. First, we're going to hop in the chat, see what you Hooligans think about President Trump. Talking about the possibility of a 3rd impeachment. What's up, Error? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Libby Racer? What's up, Bright Gaming? Happy freedom. Space Baby, vote like our freedom depends on it, because it does. I don't even know who's running in the midterms. I wonder when they're going to start campaigning for that stuff, because we got 11 months. Toast, you were watching this live? Yeah. What's up, Watchman? Happy freedom. What's up, Turbo? Happy freedom to you. Totally care. Bongino is releasing the MAGA Beast now that he is out. Has he gone back to his podcast thing? I haven't seen anything about Bongino since he said he was leaving. Polish, there's a special election for a state senator in Michigan on February 5th. Thank you for letting me know, Polish. I have to go vote on that. Metal Mouth, I'll check it out after live. Thank you for letting me know. What's up, Certain Tripod? Happy freedom to you. Walz, happy freedom to you. Trump should offer merch. 3 Peach. He should. The bots over on Kick are so bad. I feel like Kick is a dying platform. Like, it didn't hardly make it off the ground, and now it's just rotting. What's up, Southern Eagleman? Happy freedom to you. Oh, I appreciate you, Shanti. Thank you for being with us. What's up, Hazley? Happy freedom. What's up, Brenda? Happy freedom to you. The Golden Nuggets. What's up, Angry? Happy freedom to you. Mr. Bill sent you over here? Well, huge shout out to Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill's a badass. Space Baby, why are you saying not a bot? Who thinks you're a bot? Bot's gonna bot? Yes. Pure blood, not rotting, fermenting. Yes. They're all drunk over on Kick. Either way, moving forward here, like I said, Walz rejects calls to a resignation as Minnesota governor over my dead body, he says. I don't know. Suspicious. It's a little suspicious. Have they checked his bank account yet? This guy. Can't stand this guy. I showed you guys yesterday who this... He reminds me of that Bacchus or whatever. Oh no, what is happening? Is my live dying? Please come back. Oh man. I think we're gonna have to reset the live. Everything just dropped dead. Damn, I hate when this happens. Well, fuck. What can we do? All right, drop a 1 in the chat if you could see me and hear me. I don't know what happened. Everything froze, and then that was it. I couldn't do anything, so I had to force the computer to reset, and then when it came back, my software was not functioning with my controls. So I had to fix that too. But either way, I think we're back. We'll see. What's up here, Juicer? Happy freedom. What's up, Larry? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Dutton? Happy freedom. looks like we are back. Just double checking everything. What's up, Kayla? Happy freedom. All right, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and keep moving forward here. Like I said, we got Tim Walz from the balls to the walls. Tim Walz is rejecting calls for resignation as Minnesota governor, saying, "Over my dead body." Make sure you guys hit that like button and let's get into this.
Here's the thing that I'm going to ask all of you is, Republicans want to tear this state down. Republicans want to tell you it's too dangerous to walk down the streets. Republicans want to tell you there's nothing good comes out of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Republicans want to tell you everybody with brown skin is stealing money or that they're not welcome here. They want to do nothing to improve this state. Their idea of improving this state is being a parrot for Donald Trump, agreeing to everything that he agreed with. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. It ain't happening. I'm not going anywhere. And you can make all your requests for me to resign over my dead body. Will that happen? The good news is on this is that I got no election to look forward to. I've been in front of you. I'll call on who I want to call on, and I'll watch what the press gets written, and we'll make sure that in this state there's full accountability for everybody. Because buck stops with me. I'm accountable for this. And because of that accountability, I'm not running for office again. But I have a year to continue to improve on a record that I think will stand up against anybody's, a record that has made Minnesota better, a record that makes people want to come here, and a record that has respected not only the dignity of people, but the idea of rule of law and camaraderie. So the one thing that I hate is anytime I get drug into being next to Donald Trump, God help me, I don't want to be judged against that guy. Judge me against an average Minnesotan going out to do their job every day and being decent to their neighbors. So thank you all, and we'll be back.
Okay, so Tim Walz looks unwell, more than usual. He's losing his marbles in front of everybody. He's gaslighting Republicans and then says over his dead body if he was to ever step down. So he's got a year to finish off Minnesota for handing over the reins to somebody else. We'll see. Either way, next up we got our midlife break, our funny video halfway through. Today it was provided by Get Some, and it's titled When You Can Feel the Music. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat and see what you hooligans think about Tim Walz. Here, Juicer, I know, he was gaslighting everything. He was like, Republicans want to tell you it's not safe to walk down the streets. No, it's just not safe to walk down the streets. Like, that's the problem. And it's funny because they said the same thing in D.C., and then it came out and was like, oh, yeah, they were fudging the numbers in D.C. And after we covered that story, we got to the conclusion that there is no consequences for it. If your people who run your city want to lie about crime rates and stuff like that, there's no consequence. There's no penalty for it. They're just able to do that. It's not recommended, but there's no law with consequences for it. And so when they found out in D.C., they were like, stop that. Don't do that anymore. And that's it. There's no consequence to it. So it's funny to hear Tim Walz come out and be like, oh, they're just lying, saying that there's crime out there. That's funny, considering they're lying about it actually being out there. What's up, Tom Tom? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Salty Red Goo? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Pro Gun? Happy freedom. Yep, he's the horse drinker. What's up, JF? Happy freedom. What's up, Sergeant No? Happy freedom to you. Appeal to Evan. He said over his dead body. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't he have somebody go and shoot somebody else or something like that? I don't know. Is it predictive programming? Error. No, links don't land in the chat. You'll have to post it on Discord. What's up, Woody? Happy freedom. Butterfly, you think he's going to make it to prison? Maybe. I don't know if they're going to hold him accountable like that, but he seems on edge. And it makes me think that maybe they are closing in on him. What's up, Sugar Bear? Happy freedom to you. Rich, he's gotten really gray. Yeah, and his hair is like all over the place. He looks frazzled. What's up, Odd? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Energy Woman? Happy freedom to you. Energy Woman Marshall's heading to Minnesota. Yeah. What's up, McGee? Happy freedom. Polymarket odds, betting nothing happens to him overall. You're probably right. What's up, Tax? Happy freedom to you. Nephilim, he makes me feel like puking. He looks like he smells bad. Matt Rogers, Minnesota's next governor will be Somalian. Just watch. That'd be entertaining, wouldn't it? All right, hooligans. Moving forward here. Like I said, we got our midlife break. Today it was provided by Get Some. Let's get this pulled up. All right, like I said, this was provided by Get Some, and it's titled When You Can Feel the Music. Yes. Getting back into the news. Next up, Hilton removing Minnesota hotel that denied ICE from booking from their system. They're no longer franchised. Good for them. But before we get into this, I want to remind you, hooligans, really quick. Now, somebody suggested otherwise yesterday, but I can't validate it. So as far as I know, if you would like to join the membership program over on Rumble and become an official hooligan, all you have to do is click that big red subscribe button right below where you type in the chat. Now, like I said, as far as I know, on Android, if you're using the Rumble app, you cannot see that big red subscribe button. So you got to open a browser, go to rumble.com, come to the live, hop in the chat. And like I said, right below where you type in the chat, you will see that big red subscribe button. Click that button and jump through the hoops, and your name will be highlighted as an official Rumble hooligan. You'll have access to our custom emojis. We have chapstick emojis, screaming goat emojis, Klaus Daniels emojis, President Trump emojis, and more. It's a lot of fun during the live, especially during a Trump live. So definitely go join the membership program over on Rumble. Let's get this pulled up.
New this morning.
Yes, good stuff here. Hilton removing Minnesota hotel for denying ICE from booking a room. And they're no longer in the franchise. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And let's get into this.
New this morning, a local hotel is no longer a part of the Hilton system after it denied bookings to ICE agents. The Department of Homeland Security shared a picture on social media which appears to show an email of a canceled booking at the Hampton Inn by Hilton in Lakeville. The message reads, after further investigation online, we have found information about immigration work connected with your name, and we will be canceling your upcoming reservation. While the independently owned hotel said it was correcting the issue, an independent journalist tried to book multiple rooms late last night at that hotel while posing as a Homeland Security worker and was told they were still not allowing ICE. In a statement published on social media, Hilton Corporation saying the new video, quote, clearly raises concerns. They are not meeting our standards and our values, so the hotel is being removed from its system.
Okay, so these people thought they were being slick, and either it was shitty management or it was management looking the other way, allowing their employees to do this, which is still shitty management. It's something along those lines. I've never had a job where management wasn't shitty. But either way, the franchise is dropping this hotel after they canceled rooms that were booked for ICE. After the rooms were canceled, an independent journalist posed as ICE Which I think it's funny that they admitted that, because isn't that impersonating an officer? Even if you're not pulling people over, if you go in and you try to book a room as if you were an ICE agent, I would think that's still impersonating an officer. I don't know. They must not have luck like I do, because if I did it, they'd shoot me first and then ask questions later. But either way, this journalist posed as ICE and then was denied from getting a room, saying that they don't rent out to ICE, which is racist. You got to drink out of that drinking fountain now. And the independent hotel is no longer a part of the Hilton system, so good for them. Next up, childcare funding paused in Democrat-led states over fraud fears. This is a follow-up to what states have to do to get that federal funding for childcare. In blue states, their stuff is suspended right now, but all 50 states have to provide more proof that they're actually taking care of children if they want to get those doll hairs. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about the Hilton dropping this hotel because they were anti-ICE. What's up, Zero? Happy freedom. Matt Rogers, if they have a government contract, they have to give them rooms. I'm glad they're dropping them. Yep. Well, that's what I mean. It seems like maybe it's the owners that were letting it happen, but it just seems like biased management was there. They probably had their little underlings, you know, and it goes right to their head. And they were marching around all mad, thinking they were doing something. I'm sure all those people were fired immediately. Hair Juicer Nick Shirley said that the company was DHS. He never claimed to be law enforcement. Oh, I see, Hair Juicer. Yeah, that's different. Watchmen, from what I've read, it's owned by Indians. No. Well, maybe they were dodging ICE. I don't know. I don't really know. I like going to gas stations that are run by Indians, and people may not like that, but I always get stuff for a deal when I go into those gas stations. I always get along with those people. They want to give me free stuff. I'm all about it. One time I was visiting Detroit. I was just outside Detroit, and I went to a gas station. It was run by Indian dudes, and they were cool. Of course, they had jerseys and fake Jordans and jewelry and shit all over the place. And they were showing me how many fake IDs they had got that day, and they were showing me how to tell and stuff. I was just there to get beer, but I learned how to detect fake IDs from those guys, and they gave me a free Black and Mild. So I don't know. I don't know. They got a special place in my heart, you know? Jeff, that'd be my luck too. Yeah. Not all of us got good luck. I don't know why. What's up, Courtney? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Bill Clay? Happy freedom to you. Butterfly, we all want to pet Klaus through the screen. He wants it too. He needs more attention. Klaus is so needy for attention. If the house across the street was on fire, he would set himself on fire just so you would give him more attention. That's the way he is. He acts like he's attention starved. Zero at the family dinner. Well, oh, I like my local Indian-run gas station. They're nice to me. Yeah, they're usually nice to me too. Colty, that's a score. That's what I'm saying. Toilet care. People from India. What's up, Glitzy? Happy freedom. Glitzy, maybe not wanting ice there because of their staffing. Hilton didn't want to get Bud Lighted. Yeah, I think you're right. Done. We have a gas station like that. They have a nice knife collection. See, that's how they get me too. I like novelty items. I don't know why. I do though. If they're affordable, I will absolutely buy something. I can't, you know, it's just like I can't control myself. Oh my goodness, the bots over on Kick. I gotta just ban them all by hand. It sucks. Meta, yeah, it's only on Kick where they can do that. They don't live anywhere else. What's up, Rich? Happy freedom. Oh, Rich, that's a different kind. You're talking about Native American. The Native American kind. We're talking about the other kind. Rosemanson. I'll stay at the Hiltons from now on. I've never stayed at any fancy hotels like that. I mean, I don't really leave the house, so I don't know the last time I stayed at a hotel. Probably when I went to Detroit. Probably then. Yeah, Matt Rogers, that's what I'm talking about. I got to be delicate with how I say things because Twitch and YouTube's still here with us. All right, hooligans, moving forward here. Like I said... Where are we on this? Child care funding paused in Democrat-led states over fraud fears. It's not just this going on. They also are hitting Minnesota with ICE agents. And they said a funny number. They were saying something like 3,000 Somalians are expected to get arrested. I assume that number is going to be way higher. But either way, in this video, once again, this is a follow-up to all the fraud going on. Not just in Minnesota, but in California, Colorado, Illinois, New York, and Minnesota. That's what they're working on right now, but we already know this is a nationwide issue. Either way, hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's get into this.
The Trump administration has confirmed it's freezing billions of dollars in money for childcare and other social services because of fraud concerns. Multiple states are affected. Christian Cordero has the latest.
This morning, the Trump administration says it's cutting off $10 billion in funding for child care and social services in 5 Democrat-led states. Administration officials tell the New York Post the freeze is over concern that benefits were fraudulently funneled to non-citizens. Funds are being suspended in California, Colorado, Illinois, New York, and Minnesota. The programs help subsidize child care for low-income families and provide cash assistance for the poor. The move comes days after the administration said it would pause child care funding to all 50 states, with funds being released only when states prove they are being spent legitimately. The 5 states named yesterday are being asked to provide attendance records and inspection reports. Some facilities in Minnesota could face even more requirements.
The state of Minnesota has allowed scammers and fake daycares to siphon millions of taxpayer dollars.
A video posted last month by a right-wing influencer claimed several Minnesota daycares receiving public funds were not actually providing child care. The video focused on daycares in the Somali community. State authorities have investigated the allegations for years and say investigators have been sent to 9 centers referenced in that video last month, and children were present at all except one, which was closed for the day. Still, the Trump administration is ramping up enforcement. Up to 2,000 federal agents could be headed to the Minneapolis area to conduct immigration and fraud investigations.
Christian Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Okay. Cracking down on that fraud. They're saying funds are being suspended in California, Colorado, Illinois, New York, and Minnesota because they're being investigated for fraud. All 50 states have to prove that the money's being spent legitimately, like providing attendance records and inspection reports. Just staying up to date on this. And then, like I said, they're also, Bovino and them are supposed to be going to Minnesota to crack down on these illegals there. And we'll see how that goes. We keep hearing about people getting rounded up and put in detention centers and stuff, but I wish we had a rolling timer or counter telling us how many people have been deported. Because I don't think it's anywhere near what we need it to be. We're trying to get more than 25 million illegals out of here. I don't know what number we're at, but it probably is nowhere near that. Either way, next up we have new video released of person of interest in murders of Ohio dentist and his wife. This is obviously a follow-up video. Again, this footage looks like it was recorded with an Obama phone, just like all surveillance footage we seem to get. And I really don't understand that. I have surveillance cameras. I have no idea why we always end up with this super blurry footage. It's coming up next, but I think the blurry footage is so it's easier to pin the crime on whoever they want. But anyways, before we get into that, we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about this fraud in all these blue states. Saldragu, Illinois would never be involved in theft. Yeah, that's what Michigan says too. That's why we had Michigan audit their own 2020 election. They would never steal it. Russell, if I was one of those fraudsters, I'd withdraw the money and go back to Somalia. Well, the thing is if they already took the money out of the bank, I'm not sure. I mean, they could still be arrested or whatever because there's a paper trail where they go into the bank. But after it comes out of the bank, there's no telling what they did with it. So there's possibilities. Chances are they're going to be arrested, though, or at least they'll be interviewed. Saldragu, you got a rotisserie chicken? It sounds fantastic. You'll be making hot dogs. I'm making chili dogs. I made chili 2 days ago. I ate chili 2 days ago, yesterday, and then today we're going to make chili dogs and wrap it up. Butterfly, I'll have to find it. I haven't posted it in a long time. It's hard to record Klaus. It's hard to take pictures and record him because he's so dark, and it's dark in my house because I like living like a vampire. I don't open windows or anything like that. Like, not at all. I like being in the dark. So it's hard to record him and stuff, but I'll find his channel name and I'll post it. He's got a TikTok too. What's up, Guessum? Happy Freedom. Guessum. Happy Freedom, my liberal Walz supporting Somalians. That's right, Guessum. That's right. Ramsey, Cali, and New York could be way worse. Oh, yeah. I totally believe that. We covered a video with Washington State, and they said some crazy number. It was, I can't remember what it was, 328 or something. Somalian primary daycares are listed in Washington State. There's going to be lots of fraud. Watchmen, the inspectors are in on it. They have to be. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I used to work at restaurants, like for the whole first half of my work career. I used to work at restaurants, and sometimes I'd work at restaurants where they would be freaking out. They would know that, on this day, around this time, we're going to be inspected. They would have us break the whole kitchen down to clean the place up. But then I'd work at other places where we wouldn't even know that was going on. Somebody would come in the kitchen we've never seen before, and they'd say, hey, can you make him this kind of burger and whatever, and be like, yeah. And then they'd go sit in the dining room, and then we wouldn't see him anymore. And then the boss would come back and be like, oh, we passed our inspection. What do you mean? They didn't even come in here. What are you talking about? And they're like, don't worry about it. Okay. Whatever you say. And so I wouldn't be surprised at all. I think they get a little extra doll hairs to check all the right boxes and keep moving forward. Corley, Seattle, King County, 300 top daycare centers are all ran by Somalians. Yep. Yup. What's up, Visions? Happy Freedom? No, I don't think they're all pirates. Just some of them. Damon, did you see an eyeball looking at you in your chili dog? No. I made the chili from scratch. It didn't come out of a can. And I didn't put any eyeballs in there this time. What's up, Lisa? Happy Freedom. Christine, gonna boycott the Hamilton Hotel or the Hilton hotels? Well, I think they corrected. Was it the Hilton ones? I can't remember now after I said Hamilton. I don't know how this works. Yeah, Hilton. Well, they did the right thing. It was just that independent one went off the rails, and they lost their franchise for doing that. Either way, we're going to move forward here. Like I said, new video released of person of interest in murders of Ohio dentist and his wife. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you, hooligans, really quick, that our friend Larry could use your help. Larry's been in and out of the hospital quite a bit recently. He's also in need of a kidney transplant. I put together a page for him over on the website. It's got his story, his links, details, and he even made a GoFundMe. If there's any way you can help our friend Larry, please go check out his page over on the website. Alright, let's get this pulled up. It's another follow-up video. This morning, police released blurry-ass footage of some strange person walking on the street minding their own business, but they could be the murder suspect. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's get into this.
This morning, police releasing new video of a person of interest in connection to the murders of an Ohio dentist and his wife, both found shot to death in their home. The video shows a person walking in the alley near the home of 37-year-old Dr. Spencer Tepe and his wife, 39-year-old Monique, during the time frame of the murders, which police say happened between 2 and 5 a.m. last Tuesday.
It just really makes no sense as to how somebody could do this.
And this morning, the couple's family is speaking out.
What kind of person can take two parents away from such young children and just two beautiful people away from this earth?
The couple's bodies discovered in their home a week ago. Their two young children inside, but unharmed. Police responding after Dr. Tepe's boss called authorities asking for a wellness check when he didn't show up for work.
He is always on time, and this is very out of character. And we can't get in touch with his wife, which is probably the more concerning thing.
Police knocking on their door, but no response. A concerned friend showing up to the home shortly after. And moments later, the friend spotting Dr. Tepe.
There's a body. He's laying next to his bed, off of his bed, and there's blood.
Police say there were no signs of forced entry or a murder weapon at the scene. The family left searching for answers.
They both had this kind of collective personality that people really gravitated towards and were faithful in the fact that we're going to find justice.
Okay. Well, thank God we got that blurry image there. I don't know. We cover so many stories that's like that. Like, oh, people died. Here's a blurry image. 2 weeks later, hey, we got him. Well, that doesn't look anything like the guy in the picture. Yeah, don't worry about that. He definitely did it. We got text messages of him texting his boyfriend while wearing a furry outfit, saying he did it and where he hid the weapon and what ammunition he used to load inside the magazines. We got him. Oh, okay. All right. So we'll just go ahead and keep covering this until they figure out who they want to pin this on. Next up, lawmakers pushes for felony charges in unauthorized organ removal cases. Now, apparently by law, if you're doing some autopsy kind of stuff, you're breaking bodies down, you have to contact the family if you're going to remove the organs. By law, you have to do that. But say you don't, there's no consequences. There is no consequences. You are required by law to do it, or else nothing happens to you. Kind of like fudging criminal records or crime rates for your city. You fudge those numbers, there is no consequences to it. They're trying to make it a felony in this case, though, with the illegal organ harvesting. It's coming up next, but first we're going to see what you hooligans think about that blurry-ass video and whether or not you think they're going to figure out who shot the dentist and his wife. Here, Juicer, we found him, the guy casually walking down the middle of the icy road. Case closed. It gives me anxiety because I walk a lot. I walked 15 miles day before yesterday in the fucking snow. If it was like 6 degrees outside and I was just walking because I can't handle what's happening to me in life, and so I have to walk. I can't just sit here in my prison. And so I'm like, that could have been me. That could have been me freezing my nuggets off walking down the street. Now you're a murder suspect? Holy shit. It's not good. That is not good. Scary stuff to think about. Matt Rogers, the paper trail is going to lead to cash withdrawals and sent to Somalia. Yeah, I think you're right. Kevin, don't take my organs, bro. Pure blood, put the organs in the bag and no one gets hurt. That's what they're saying. Pure blood, he was menacing. Yeah, he was. Freezing his nuggets off, walking down the street. Toes, more fear porn to make us scared. Exactly. Well, like Tim Walz said, Republicans are saying it's not safe to walk the streets. Tim Walz is an idiot. I don't know why he came out and said that. Totally care. Poor guy must own a Subaru. Yes, so you calm that down. Holy. Oh my God. More bots to ban on Kick. Good nice. Meta, homemade chili is something that gets better after being frozen. If I put food in the freezer, it never comes back. It never does. It dies there. The only thing I can put in the freezer that lives is candy. And put chocolate, stuff like that. Chocolate or liquor. And peppers. That's the only thing I put in the freezer that actually gets attention once again. Everything else just goes there to die. It just doesn't make it. Anything I put in that freezer, it doesn't matter what it is. Chicken strips, steak, burger, I'll never pull it out again. I just don't like the way frozen food tastes. I just don't. It tastes gross to me. I'm just weird. Need someone to come take care of me. That's what I need. What's up, Miss Gen X? Happy freedom to you. Find a fix it. Someone hated their dental work. I guess they wanted a refund. The dentist was like, no. He was like, okay. Met him at home. Visions. Snow's pushing 2 feet since yesterday. Are you getting that snowstorm? We're supposed to be getting something. I don't know what we're supposed to be getting, but it rained today. I think it's 30 degrees. So it's like a heat wave. I got shorts on right now. 30 degrees is hot around here. Tomorrow it might hit 40. I don't know. We'll see. What's up, roller skater Texas girl? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Mr. Lynn? Happy freedom to you. Energy woman, no matter what, I despise those cameras. I never believe this stuff. Whenever they show us this pixelated camera footage nonsense, I feel like the footage has already been manipulated. Vision, Somalia, USA. That's going to be the 52nd state if they don't chill out. Polish sleet here today on the east side of the state. Yeah, are you going to be getting the warm weather tomorrow like we are? Energy woman, I'm not sure what you're talking about. On what paperwork? Kevin, do you think my twin would be mad if I sold his organs? Sold his organs on him? I mean, you are family, so technically you can give permission. I think that's how it works, Kevin. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Energy Woman, I haven't. It's not that far in the process yet. Kevin, gonna be getting dirt tomorrow, but then it's gonna warm up. Yeah. So I think you're getting our weather the next day. Toast, inch of ice everywhere. See, that sucks. I'm so tired of winter, and we got like 20 weeks left here in Michigan. We got 20 weeks of winter left. And I know everybody's gonna break out their calendar. I don't give a shit what your calendar says. If I have to drive in snow, if I have to dust off my car, if I can't walk down the sidewalk without slipping, I don't give a shit what the calendar says. I hate that. I hate when like April rolls around and everyone's like, first day of spring. Yeah. Well, I got 4 feet of snow outside. It ain't spring to me. Like a lot of times our spring break, when we come back from spring break, there's no school. There's snow days. So like I hate the damn calendar thing. I know everybody's racing their calendar. Prove me wrong. I don't give a shit. 20 more weeks of winter. It's like Groundhog's Day. Anyways, let's get into this. Like I said, lawmakers push for felony charges in unauthorized organ removal cases. Have you been authorized to do this? Yes. Get Some wants to tell us about his organ. Speaking of Get Some, thank you so much, Get Some, for that $5 donation over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Get Some. Thank you so much for the support. Says, I'm willing to donate my organ for the right price. I'm telling you, I knew it. I knew it. Great minds think alike. Thank you, Get Some. I appreciate you. All right, hooligans. Let's get into this last little bit of the news, and we'll get into the fun stuff. Like I said, they're trying to make it a felony if you're not authorized to remove this organ. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already, and let's get into this.
A state lawmaker is proposing new legislation that would make it a felony to remove organs from a deceased person without their family's permission. The move comes after months of I-Team reporting that uncovered multiple cases involving inmates whose organs were removed after death without their families knowing. Tonight, ABC 3340's Cynthia Gould has more on that story.
So if you feel like in your heart that what you're doing to people's loved ones is right, then shame on you.
Kelvin Moore's family learned from the funeral home his organs were missing after autopsy at UAB. Those organs later retrieved in a biohazard bag. And there were other inmate families we heard from, including a mother outraged to learn her son's heart was missing.
Once you hear it, it just shocks the conscience. That as bad as things are in our prison system, in our criminal justice system, that even to the point of after death, the system still denigrates the people that are involved with it.
There is a law in the books requiring notification and consent of next of kin to remove and retain organs, but no penalties.
It was essentially unenforceable.
In the upcoming legislative session, Representative England will try again to make it a Class C felony. Medical ethics experts say organs are almost always returned to the body after an autopsy, unless there's a clear reason, and families must be informed.
But it's very simple. You ask consent. You get permission from the families. You don't return bodies with organs missing. It's simply barbaric.
Attorney Lauren Ferrano says this is not about organ donation or medical research, but transparency and respect. The controversy resulted in both state and federal lawsuits.
If they are not willing to come forward and take accountability and admit that wrong is wrong, then we will continue to litigate this to the full extent.
She believes dozens of families have been impacted. One unintended consequence, fewer autopsies now on deceased inmates after UAB is no longer contracted to perform them.
The concept of the bill wasn't to end autopsies of someone who dies ADOC custody. It was to make sure that notice was given prior to an organ being kept.
The Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences only handles certain cases.
Now there aren't any autopsies going on deaths when someone dies in Department of Corrections custody unless there are unusual or suspicious circumstances.
But who makes that call? Sometimes only an autopsy can determine what really happened. And with so many deaths in Alabama prisons, some worry potential crimes are being missed. Cynthia Gould, ABC 3340 News.
Thank you, Cynthia. In a statement, UAB says its Department of Pathology has been in compliance with laws governing autopsies, and a panel of medical ethicists reviewed and endorsed protocols regarding autopsies conducted for incarcerated persons.
Okay. So I wonder, what were they doing with these organs? Gotta supply the cannibals somehow. They're saying that they're trying to make it a felony if you remove organs from a deceased person without permission from the family. It's because they found out that inmates were having their organs removed after death without the family knowing. They are already supposed to notify the family by law. But as of right now, there's no consequences if you break this law. You're just supposed to inform the family. Either way, next up we got the fun stuff. We're going to be opening today's door of the Advent Calendar sent by Tori Wayne. And we got our two funny videos of the day. First one is provided by Colty and it's titled Tweaker Geographic Part 3. And our official funny video of the day was provided by Sibo and it's titled Tampon Tim Daycare. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat. See what you hooligans think about unauthorized removal of organs. Later, I doubt the organs were used for donation, probably for research. I don't know what they were doing. I wonder if they were selling it on the black market, doing like backdoor deals. Not the kind Guessum does. Different kind. Here, user, those organs were earned fair and square in a card game during Chow. Yeah, exactly. They got to honor the deal. Matt Rogers, shouldn't this already be illegal? Yeah, you'd think so. Woody, regarding organs, have you ever watched the movie The Island? I've never seen that. What's up, Waffle Meat? Happy freedom to you. Born to eat toast, doctors admitting that they declare people deceased in order to harvest. Yeah, we actually covered a video not that long ago that was talking about that people were getting in trouble for doing that. They were too quick to announce people as being deceased just because they wanted to get at their organs. Electric Hammer winter started. It was 80 degrees in Galveston. Yeah. Happy freedom to you. Wrench, how would they even know? It's a good question. I mean, really, without somebody telling you, you wouldn't know. Night Wolf, winter's not over until the Easter blizzard melts. Yeah. Yep. There's been times where, like, eggs got hidden to go do an Easter egg hunt. And then after we were done eating, the snow hid the eggs, and then you couldn't find any of them because it was just snow. It's not always like that, but sometimes it is. It was like that a lot when I was younger, from what I remember. MU, we might have a Valentine's Day blizzard. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't have anything going on for Valentine's Day anyways. I'm going to be hanging out with you hooligans. I'm a pretty hot date. Don't you guys forget it. You hear that, Klaus Daniels? That was a good one. Klaus can't stand me. That's all right. Wrench, we need organ police. Yes. That's what we need. More police. Meta, why wouldn't families have civil suits against the prison? They may not know how, or they may not have money for it. Or maybe they do. It's hard to say. I mean, it seems like they have a pretty good reason to do that. Rich, how about a vasectomy without Novocaine? That sounds awful. That sounds awful. What if they were removing them before death? Yeah, Rich, that's always a scary thought too. What's up, Lewis? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Perry? Happy freedom to you. Been wearing shorts for Christmas in Texas? I bet. Strutting around. What's up, Robin Hood? Happy freedom to you. Christine, California and New York for sure. Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be fraud going on there. Brenda, got great weather in Louisiana. Glad to hear it. Tammy Walker, it's a heat wave. I know, we are going through a heat wave. I can't believe it's going to be 40 tomorrow. What's up, CC? Happy freedom to you. Has Trump spoken yet? What do you mean? Is Trump supposed to speak today? I haven't heard anything about it. Let me see. Nope, there's nothing scheduled here. What about the goof tube? Is Right Side Broadcasting on? Because if not, then chances are President Trump's not speaking. The White House is live. What are you doing, White House? Oh. I kind of don't like this. I don't know if you guys have seen this. The White House is playing music. Like, you ever seen Lo-Fi Girl? I think now there's Lo-Fi Boy too. The White House is doing that. And that's interesting. But why? Like, looping music and running a live for 24 hours to get donations and shit, that's fucking weird for the White House. It kind of takes down its professionalism a little bit, in my opinion. I don't know. Does the White House need the money like that? Because they've been stealing money from us as long as we've been around. So I don't know. I just feel some type of way about the White House doing gimmicky shit to get doll hairs off of YouTube. They do it on Rumble too. I don't like that. They're getting all of our money. They don't need to make money the way we make money. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. They need to cut that out. Big meanies. Anyways, read through. We got the fun stuff coming up. Russell, I thought I was on the receiving end for Valentine's Day. Come on, man. Snooks, yeah. I figured President Trump spoke earlier today. I didn't see anything about him speaking now. What's up, Major? Happy Freedom. Woody, EU places more troops in Greenland over Trump's push to acquire it. It's not going to change the outcome. If Trump wants it, he'll get it. They're going to figure it out. Meta, remove organs to hide foul play. That could be. I didn't even think of that. CC, I think a Trump announcement is coming. What's making you think that? I'm not seeing anything suggesting that. Right Side Broadcasting would be live if that was the case. What's up, Cheeky Chops? Happy freedom to you. Screaming West Side. Mm-hmm. Mr. Lin, double hot chocolate be kicking. It's too much chocolate for me. I can't do a doubly. I'm just not able. I'm a sissy. Alright, hooligans. Let's get into the fun stuff. Like I said, we're going to open today's drawer of the Advent Calendar sent by Tori Wayne. I'm going to show you guys the 2 Legos I built. I had 3 to build. I only built 2, but I'll build the other 2 tonight. Then we got our 2 funny videos of the day. Like I said, first one's provided by Colty, and it's titled Tweaker Geographics Part 3. And our official funny video of the day was provided by Sibo, and it's titled Tampon Tim's Daycare. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you, hooligans, if you'd like to support the live to keep us running, you're welcome to use the links in the video description. We have PayPal, Cash App, Stripe, Zelle, Venmo, Locals, Buy Me a Coffee. You can send something to the P.O. Box, or you can even send crypto. Are you awake? Are you awake? We got stuff to do, buddy. Yes. So let me show you what I built. First, I built this thing. I think it's a duck. It looks like a duck. And you know what to say. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's probably Tim Walz. And then this thing. This, I believe, is a sleigh. It's real fancy. It's fancy stuff here. Also, I think what they want me to do is break these figures down to build bigger ones, I think is the plan here. Because all of these have extra pieces, and they also have 2 sets of instructions. Like, this thing is what I made. Ooh, right? That's the little sleigh thing that I made, right? Sleigh queen. But on the back end, it's all about Bambi Al-Qaeda, right? Well, I don't have any of these pieces. They did not give me the pieces for Bambi Al-Qaeda. This is just the back of these instructions. So I think I'm supposed to take multiples of these packs and then put them together to Frankenstein a whole different thing. I think that's, I don't know, it didn't come with the instructions, but either way, let's see what we get today from the Advent Calendar sent by Tori Wayne. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Now, today's day 10. Day 10. It's packed in there. That's what she said. Here you go. That's for you. A cat in his box. Today we got a lot more pieces than any of these other packs. What is it that we are building today? What the hell is this? Nuclear energy for the moon? No way! Okay. Here we go. Bam! I don't know what it is. I think it's supposed to be like a food area or something. Will you focus, camera? Focus. Jesus loves this. I'll show you guys tomorrow when I put it together. How about that? Goodness. My camera doesn't want to cooperate. It's worse than Klaus Daniels. Come on now. I want to spill my Legos everywhere. I'm going to make Klaus pick them up. Thank you so much, Tori Wayne. I appreciate you. All right, hooligans. Let's get into some funny videos. Now, hold up a second here. There we go. Get into our first funny video of the day. First one is provided by Colty, and it's titled Tweaker Geographic Part 3.
Episode of Tweaker Geographic. We observe the North American Dollar General Sentinel emerging at dusk to guard its territory. Wrapped in a ceremonial cardboard exoskeleton, this creature believes itself invincible. The box serves as armor, shelter, and emotional support. Shoppers pass cautiously, unsure if this is a man, a moving recycling bin, or a warning from the future. Here, in front of discounted snacks and expired dreams, nature truly is healing, just not correctly. On this episode of Tweaker Geographic.
It happens. It happens. I could have took that video myself. They don't look the same here in Michigan, though. They use sleeping bags and shit. Anyways, getting into our official funny video of the day. You guys are going to love this. You guys are going to be singing this, clicking your heels and stuff. Like I said, it was provided by SIBO. It's titled Tampon Tim's Daycare.
I'm Tampon Tim, the people's friend. Free tampons for all the men. Daycare's full of kids, well, kinda. But the money goes to my dear friends from Somalia. Hey, 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 hey. Fraud all day. Billions gone astray. Ghost kids, no one's there. Welcome to Tampon Tim's Daycare. Tampons in the boys' room, that's my plan. While my friends cash checks across the land. Feeding our future, what a name. Empty buildings, still the same. Hey, hey, fraud all day. Billions gone astray. Ghost kids, no one's there. Welcome to Tampon Tim's Daycare. Tampon Tim, hey, Tampon Tim fraud.
All that singing and dancing just to not get reelected again. Well, hooligans, that is all the coffee I had for you guys today. I'm going to grab this link really quick. I'm going to drop it in all the chats. We're going to read through. We got the Pledge of Allegiance coming up, and then we're going to be raiding out over on Rumble. Alright, hooligans, there is the link where all of my links are listed. So if you'd like to make donations, join membership programs, or purchase any merch, really appreciate it. All of your guys' contributions keep us running every day except for Sunday, because we got to have a day to recharge those batteries. Definitely go join Discord. Discord is our free hooligan community. It's the best way to be notified every single time we go live. The hooligans are there keeping the conversation going 24/7. We have 2 news boards to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. So definitely go join Discord. If you're feeling real saucy, go join jeffmaclive.com. Over on the website, it is the best way to experience the live. Our built-in chat has more ability than any other platform. You can post memes and GIFs and custom emojis and links and all kinds of stuff right there while watching the live. You also have access to Hooligans Alley, which is our private social media area. They'll have access to the forums, the arcade, the Hooligan AI, and our advanced messaging system with the built-in group chats. So definitely go get yourself a membership for jeffmaclive.com. It's the home of the Hooligans. All right, we're going to read through really quick. And like I said, we got the pledge coming up. Thank you so much, Toast, for that $5 donation over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Toast. Thank you so much. Says, thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Toast. I appreciate you. Totally Carrot Klaus says it's bath time. I know, but why is he got to do it so loud? Can you lick yourself quieter, good sir? Look at you flopping over. You can't even fit into the bowl. That's Chili Klaus there. He can't even fit into the bowl. Thank you so much, Colty, for that $2 donation over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Colty. Thank you so much. Says thanks. Thank you, Colty. I appreciate you. Appeal to Evan, did it say tampons? Yes. All the tampons. Colty, yeah, you've been doing good. Posting tons of funny videos. Major AI sucks. I don't really like AI either. It'll calm down, sort of. It'll change, but right now it's new, so everybody has to make everything out of AI. Hey, thanks for being with us, Larry. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you, Stern. Appreciate you being with us. Hey, thank you for being with us, Visions. Enjoy the rest of your day. So you're gonna have chicken enchiladas? That sounds good. You did, Dutton? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Well, badass. Hold on. I can't remember what it's called. Is it salt rice porridge? I'm gonna show you guys really quick. Ramsey, hold on one second. Middle of pulling things up. Fantastic, Dudden. That's badass. And let me see. Go like this. I got, what is it called? It's not Morrowind. I can't remember what it's called. A Skyrim cooking book, more or less. I can't think what the official title is, but either way, it's Skyrim. And I showed you guys this image here. I told Dutton that they could have the recipe, which is this, if they send me a picture of what they made. And they did. And it looks fantastic, and I wish I could try it because I haven't had a chance to make anything yet. That's badass, Dutton. I'm glad you guys made use of that recipe. It looks awesome. Let me see. Thank you so much, Ramsey, for that $5 donation over on Rumble. You're a badass, Ramsey. Thank you so much. Says because. Well, thank you, Ramsey. I appreciate you. And we're going to be raiding out here in a second. Of course, we got the pledge coming up. Appreciate you, Matt Rogers. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, Colty, it does look good. Thank you so much, Rich and Stern. Thank you guys so much for the bits over on Twitch. You guys are badass. Thank you so much. All right, Hooligans. I think we better get into it here. What's your name? Space Ace. Happy freedom to you. hooligans. Let's do the thing. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's figure out who we're raiding over on Rumble. Who we raid yesterday? Was it Grim? It might have been Grim. Oh, we're gonna have to raid Waffle Meat because they were in the chat earlier. That's how it goes around here. So let's do that. We're gonna raid the Waffle Meat. Alright, we are good to go. Hit that like button as soon as you land. Let's get raiding, you hooligans.
Oh.
Has raided this stream.
Jeff Mac! What's up, big dog? I forgot I put that on.
Fireworks set against predators. You may have said monster because you're scared.
Thank you for the raid, brother.
Happy freedom.
Happy freedom, sir.
Happy freedom.
Hello. Hello,
Happy
everyone.
freedom.
Hey, man, I'm just here for the fucking day. Watch it for the
W
raid.
raid.
Ark, leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you, boy.
Happy freedom. Let's get those likes up. Happy freedom, boya.
All right, man, it's just a free kit.
W raid.
Thank you for the raid. Let me go ahead and get you in the video description. Go ahead and repost your last video. Oh, wait, I did repost your last video. I do believe, sir. I do believe. Hey, by the way, everybody, we are 9 followers away from hitting 400. 400 followers. Can you believe it?
Coming in with the number 13.
Number 13. Let's
Cat
go ahead
noises.
and get you in that video description, big dog. Yes, sir. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. All right, let's see who has followed so far. Who do we got? Who do we got? DJ with the order up. Toru
Crabs.
Makto? I don't know how to pronounce
Crabs.
that. Order up. Appreciate
Crabs.
that. Pure Blood
Crabs.
Based Berserker. That's a crazy,
Crabs.
awesome gamer tag, bro.
Crabs. Crabs.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Crabs. Crabs.
Based Berserker with the order
Crabs.
up. Thank you very much. I'll be with you to take
Crabs.
the order in just a moment. Get some with
I can't
the
help
order
you,
up.
Waffle, because I'm already following you. But I just followed Jeff Mac.
Yes, sir. And from my chat, those of you that were
At
already here,
Harmful,
go
there's
show
ointment
Jeff
for
Mac
that.
some love. He does some really great work over there. You do mostly like news, right?
At Iridescent Ox.
The usual. And check out Iridescent Ox, man. He's a great dude. Fun gamer. Lots of cool stuff going on over there. Welcome in, everybody. Can't double follow.
Can't
Button.
double follow.
Mostly news. Yeah, we need more of that.
Yep, mostly news.
We need more of that. You know what I'm saying? All right,
Thanks.
folks, let's go ahead and pop over here real fast. Just to give you a brief, warm introduction, I am your wholesome whole wheat host, Waffle Meat. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you so much, Jeff, for that
I abuse
wonderful
myself
raid.
by playing World of Tanks.
That is incredible. If you're a streamer, let me know. I'll follow you back. So here's a little bit about what we do over here. We do some apologetics. We do some, some Christ posting, right? We talk about religion quite a bit over here. We do politics, current events, and it's also a comedy show. So,
Ointment is for rashy swine.
There's some, I didn't mean to do that number. I know
Waffle and
that's a
meat.
touchy subject these days. But we do a little bit of comedy, lots of gaming. Gaming's kind of what goes on in the background. And, we just talk about a little bit of anything. Nothing's off limits. We just kind of, I'd prefer the slurs get kept to a minimum, but send again, order up. What's up, big time? Thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate you. Y'all are legendary. I think we hit it, bro. I think we did. I think we did it. Who dat? Appeal to heaven order.
Happy
Ooh,
freedom.
I recognize that.
Should be waffles and meat candy.
Waffles and meat candy.
I'll add
Thank
a
you very
joint.
much, Jeff.
Fantastic raid, you hooligans. Good stuff. We're going to read through really quick, but we are wrapping this up. We'll be live again tomorrow when we go live. Because if I give you guys a time, then you guys will all complain that it's past the time and da-da-da-da-da. So we'll be live when we go live tomorrow. How about that? Anyways, we're going to read through really quick and we're wrapping her up. Are you starving? Are you starving? I can't even tell. Yeah, I can't tell. Poor Klaus Daniels just wearing away before our eyes. What's up, Sam? Happy freedom to you. Done. You can only be late if you make plans. That's right. Polish. It was a gamer yesterday. Maybe it was Wilkie. Maybe that's who we rated yesterday. Hey, thank you for being with us. Too old to care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Meta. Appreciate you, Cheeky Chops. Thank you, Lewis. You rock. I appreciate you being with us. What's up, Bullseye? Happy freedom. A Sky Rim job? No, that costs extra. Sam, did Trump take Greenland yet? No, not yet. It was Grim yesterday. See, that's what I thought at the beginning. So, you got dibs on Jamaica? All right. I guess you called first on it. Hey, I appreciate you, Nicholas. Thank you for being with us. All right, hooligans. I think we are good to go. Like I said, we'll be live again tomorrow at some point in the day. But I appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you for helping me cover the news, and thank you for helping me make the news suck a little less. You guys are fantastic. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Find yourself some good food. Have fun and be safe. Now we'll try and do the same. Like I said, make your way back to us tomorrow for more Coffee with Hooligans. Huge shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership programs, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.